I'm doing this quick. Do you see this cigarette? It's about halfway down. I just lit this, okay? I'm going to turn on a light so I can show y'all something. Because the lighter, as I was lighting it, exploded. Do you see any red on my face? Oh, it still burns so bad right here. My eyelashes are singed, but I still got most of them. So listen up. Hi, viewers. You guys are okay. I don't really care about you. Okay. I don't like doing these videos. I hate them, in fact. I started doing them when I was like insane because I have PTSD and like I had no family support or friend support or any kind of support at all. I was all alone. And in fact, the very first time I did it, it was because, and I don't remember if I said it or not, but this was on Facebook. So I know I did say it on Facebook. I said, I just realized that if I do live videos, if someone kills me, somebody somewhere will know and they'll have video footage of it. So I can be avenged. And so, well, shit, now I'm just going to do live videos every time I'm scared. So that's how this started. Okay. Then there were a few times I got high and thought I had something important to say and sound like a fucking jackass. And that's part of why I don't watch my own videos. I never go back and edit them. I do almost all my videos live in the moment if I feel compelled to do so. There are some where I'm high, but and once I got on probation, so as of February of this year, 2019, I do not ever get high and get on here on purpose. Okay. And I don't get high pretty much at all anymore because I'm so paranoid that I'm going to like get caught because I did get caught. So, by the way, I've already said all this to my probation officer. So go on and call her. I just spoke with her a couple hours ago. And she was like, girl, you need to get your ass in here right now before you get a new probation officer next week because nobody else is going to help you the way that I have. And that I've been worried sick about you because your dad is about to get your ass arrested because I am smart and I think, but I can't promise that the next one will. And I said, well, can I get Allison? She goes, yes, Allison's a good one, but she will throw your ass in jail if you got a positive screen. I said, there will not be any more positive screens. She goes, good. I thought that's what you'd say. So to my viewers, if you post questions, thus far, I have not given a flying fuck about any of you. Because for the most part, if I do a video, it's more passive aggressive to my family. I did not realize I actually had a real following. I apologize. Until the very first kid who asked if he could be my friend on Facebook friended me, and I saw he had a real Facebook profile. I was like, oh shit. And then I asked him, I said, why do you watch me? He said, well, at first, just because you were pretty and I was, scrolling through YouTube and I saw your pretty face and I clicked on that live video stream. And then you said a few things that really resonated with me. So I subscribed. And I said, oh, well, thank you. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you on so many levels. So by the way, and I think your name was Tom, if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm so sorry if I got that wrong. You, sir, thank you. Okay, because first of all, I'm glad that something I said resonated with you. Like, it didn't with me, but if it resonated with you, awesome. Thank you for saying I'm pretty. Thank you for continuing to watch me. Thank you for offering to help me. Thank you for friending me on Facebook because you actually genuinely saw me as a human who had something to offer you and not because you were hitting on me. Thank you. Thank you for being a gentleman. Thank you for telling me that your sister's bipolar and that you have a hard time understanding her and for recognizing that I might be able to help you in developing a better relationship with her because thank you for wanting that. By the way, everyone else, suck my dick. I don't care. I don't care about you unless you care. Okay? And there's a little note up there, a little sticky note on my wall of honor that I have up there. That's my wall of honor. I don't tell anybody that that's what it's called in my head, but that is what it's called in my head because it's pictures and letters and notes and a halfway colored don't be afraid to fail coloring book page that my friend Boo Boo started to color in and never finished. And I call it my wall of honor in my head because it is a reminder that I've had men love me as a fellow human, as a person, and not because they were trying to get in my pants. So, Wes, yes, you missed me. Am I doing okay? I'm reading this out loud in case for some reason these comments go away. So, in answer to your question, thank you for missing me. Yes, I'm doing well. Let's address your issue, okay? I did not read any of the Facebook messages that you sent me, even though I wanted to because of the last one you sent me, sir. My day is not going well. That's why I'm doing this video. And you're interrupting me, but it's because I don't understand these YouTube videos. So this is my fault, not yours. I'm not upset with you. But let me rewind myself for 2 seconds and explain something. No, well, thank you. Thank you for shushing. And you're up. Thank you. Respect. Respect. Awesome. That is not what you showed me when you said C-U-M. So I am hoping you were not asking about cum for real in a Facebook message to me. So why don't, if you have something to say, go on Facebook, start typing that up and be like, hey, Robin, I'm really sorry, blah, 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 blah. And then we can maintain a friendship and I'll read your message after I finish this video. Okay? And I love that you said I'm a shush because you care enough about this stranger, because I am a stranger, that you wanted to save our relationship, even though we don't really have one, because I mean something to you and I've said something that resonated with you as well, because you said the same thing to me. And I was just explaining to the rest of the audience that and now my cigarette's gone out. And that was the whole point of this. So listen, guys, to my viewers, I'm going to come back in full force now because of you. I went away because of my family, and I'm sorry. To my family and friends who know me and who think Robin's lost her mind because she's not famous and she keeps talking at a camera like she is. I know. It's hard for me to wrap my head around too, but I'm famous. Y'all are stupid because you don't understand that. So let me explain something to all of my friends and family. Fame used to mean going to Hollywood and being on, movie screens or TV. Okay? I don't share with anybody that I love how famous I have started to become. Because part of it is infamy. Most of my fame and subscribers are on another channel that I don't care to share with you because I don't care to hear your opinion on it. And to my estranged husband and his family and friends, please hear me on this. I have not seen my children in 1 year as of October 28th. Come October 28th, at the 1 year mark, I plan on having at least visitation on a regular basis with my children. I am not using drugs. Are you fucking stupid? Have you seen my face? Where are the pick marks? Where are the meth marks? Where is there anything on my body or anything in my behavior that has said that I'm on drugs or crazy or lost my damn mind or am a cheating whore? Or Cindy, why didn't you reply to my very nice message showing concern for my offspring when you are a mama bear that is almost as fierce as I am, But I'm saying that to incite a little bit of, I'm better than you, because bitch, you're not. You are a proud family, and you guys don't have anything to back that shit up, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. Ward crew, y'all suck. Y'all are a bunch of gossiping, backstabbing bullshit. Fuck all of you. I don't even care anymore. And also, some of you have assisted Keith in his efforts to fuck with my head, to fuck with me personally. And that's why I can be pretty blatant in my disregard for your life, basically. Like, go kill yourselves, all of you, because you guys suck. You're boring. I thought you were a good family, that you were kind-hearted. But Roger, when he dies, he's the last good one of the bunch, like, as far as I'm concerned. I love Roger, by the way. Roger, please don't go Papa Bear on me and be upset with me over the disrespect I just showed your family. But why don't you come talk to me and I'll tell you what the fuck some of your grandson or son. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say grandson. I forget because Cody's so much younger and stuff. Cody reached out to me for help in a situation that was stressing his girlfriend out. And I helped him because I'm the bigger person. You, I know, raised all of them better than that. And I hope that Dustin is feeling guilty for whatever part he played in it, but I don't even want to know what part they played in it. But yeah, Keith isn't the nice guy that you think he is. So, and I have proof of that. And I'm not going to show anybody else. And I'm not going to air my dirty laundry on YouTube, actually. Well, I mean, I am. Anyway, it's confusing. So, here's where I'm going with all this. I just lit my cigarette and the lighter exploded, kind of, but it popped in my eye. I feel the burn from it, but you cannot see any red. And even though my eyelashes on like the outer aspect of my eye are singed off, you can't even really tell because the middle ones and then a few of them over here are fine still. I feel that pain still. I mean, it hurts like but I put some coconut oil on it. But the first thing I did as I'm putting coconut oil on it is get on here because I need to explain something to my own flesh and blood family. You all are dead to me. I am never going to tell any of you where I live again because you all are either insane or this is seriously, as Dad says, Satan possessing you guys and everybody has attacked me. Or why don't you tell me and give me an explanation? But if I start speaking as to some of the things you've said and done over the last 2 years, I'm pretty sure that everyone in the world is going to hate you. And I'm not going to put you through that because I've already got enough followers, not subscribers. But I mean, I was in jail. And I was talking to the person who was in Max Seg next to me, who was actually a friend of mine. So I was like, oh, that was God, because that's how I was raised, is to believe that coincidences aren't, they are little happy gifts from God. So as I'm sitting there talking to Bella, somebody goes, is that Robin Oyster? And Bella goes, who the fuck is that? And I said, yeah, who the fuck is that? And she goes, oh, you don't know me. My name's Priscilla. Oh my God, is it really you? And I was like, what? Please explain yourself right now because I'm about to call the CO. Who the fuck are you? Oh, okay. So, hi, I'm Priscilla and I'm in for blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, so what's the point? How do you know my voice? And she goes, because I watch you on YouTube and on Facebook. And I said, on Facebook? And she goes, yeah, okay, so we have mutual acquaintances. I guess you'd say, actually, they're not even really acquaintances. There's some people that I met in town, but I don't know if you know this, but this couple is going around town talking shit about you and showing your videos to everybody. And it's actually doing you a solid because you've got a following. Because I was saying something to one of my friends, hey, did you see this video that this chick did? And then she was like, oh yeah, I love her. And so I'm in one of the worst places on earth to ever be is jail, in maximum security, in SEG, which is, you know, you're segregated from everybody else. I had been alone there for 4 days. I wasn't high or detoxing or anything like that. I literally I slept a bunch. But things started getting bad at around day 4 because they still couldn't get my earring out, which now I still have not replaced. And so I ended up in max seg for 10 days, which, by the way, if you are a civil rights lawyer or anything like this, and you're like, that bitch needs to sue. Yeah, I know. Yeah, call me. 434-851-6214. For real. Because, yes, I do plan on suing the shit out of them. Because they also forgot to feed me a couple of times, and they wouldn't bring me pads. And I had the sergeant during one shift personally come from his office to tell me he was going to throw me in the drunk tank with all the guys and let your ass get raped because I can't listen to your crying anymore. He didn't say bitch, but there was a right after that. And I remember because I was behind a screen, you know, which is inhumane, by the way. This is about complete violation of all of my persons with disability rights, human rights, rights as any kind of, like, this was dark ages bullshit, by the way. But this jail was really smart, and they ended up doing this to other women while I was in there. And I started bitching to one of the COs one night, and I said, as a black man, you should really give a shit, because do you not notice the population and how, oh, hey, this prisoner is here for 2 years, but this one's only here for like a minute because he's white and this one's black. And as I said that to him, he like looked like I'd splashed him in the face with cold water. And he was like, I can't speak to that, ma'am. And I said, oh, so as a black man, that doesn't piss you off? Because that would piss me off. It does piss me off. And I'm a white woman. And I'm pissed off for you. And I'm literally like just asking you to be a human for a second and to stop doing your job and to connect with me, because you guys keep this magnet over my door. And I'm praying to God I am the only one you've done this to, because I don't think you understand what it does to a person to be in a 6x8 room for 10 days with no human contact other than to pull me out, try to get my earring out, hurt me. It's not coming out. All right, well, sorry, you're stuck in max seg for a few more days until we can figure out how to get this earring out. I don't know how else to say this other than in the most insulting to your intelligence way. But guys, if 3 nurses couldn't get it out and me, I don't think a bitch is going to use it to stab anybody. Because I'm probably going to swat at her a couple times and scream for help before the bitch gets it out of my ear. Also, Dakota's stepsister, will you please come by and put the earring back in? Because otherwise I have to pay $35 at Caspian's, and I don't want to do that again, because that was the whole reason that earring was changed. And that's the only thing I have left of Dakota. And I would really appreciate it, because I like you and I want to be your friend still. And just because your stepbrother and I broke up doesn't mean we can't be friends, because you're pretty cool. Also, I really, really, really can't wait to do play dates with Catherine when I get Olivia back, because those two are so cute. And I have a picture of them holding hands, and it's really cute, and I wanted to show you. By the way, I don't know that Ashley watches these. I don't know that anybody watches these that I want to watch them. So if you are somebody I know and love, please share, because it gets me money. It gets Keith money. So all my haters, hey, guess what? even though you hate me and I'm a stupid whore and blah, 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 go on and share my content because that actually helps your best friend who does nothing wrong and who's crippled now. And God help all of us. How could Robin have left Keith even though she didn't even want to marry him in the first place and we talked her into it? Also, save me an eye roll and why don't you go fuck yourselves? And I hope you die. And let's get back to being me. Ding. So let me read what Wes has been saying. Nowhere because you're sober. Gorgeous are not ashore. Envy you because they jealous you. I'll grab a fan to blow into your eye. Oh, thank you, Wes. See, and Wes is doing a really great job right now making up for something stupid that he said, but I can see where he's saying I'm sorry, even if he hasn't. So don't worry about messaging me on Facebook. I get it. And I understand because, and actually you have inspired me. So I'll explain that to you in the Facebook message as I finish this out because it's off topic and I'm trying to be less tangential and more to the point. So to finish the rest of this, by the way, Sergeant was not, and I don't like that word, but I understand because the gentleman who's commenting right now doesn't have a picture up, but let me put it this way. I don't care what color he is. His skin is dark enough that he just said colored and he can say it. I am pasty white. And so even though my niggas, which I hate that word, but even though my friends who insist that I say the N-word because Robin, you got to get comfortable saying it or else how you going to say it on YouTube when it matters? Heard, respect, love, peace, chicken grease, all that. Guys, I've never been trendy. If anything, I am the original hipster in the sense that if it was in any way popular, I was not going to have it. If everyone's saying cool beans, I'm not saying it. But I'm also a better hipster than all the other ones because I did it the right way. I waited until it was out of date, unpopular, and confused people. Then I overused it to the point where people were like, are you okay? And then I laughed at them in my own head because I'm crazy. Even saying that was like so amazing. I just want to like go fuck myself because I'm so cool. And apparently, I drive everyone insane now because this poor young gentleman right here is a gentleman and he wanted to fuck me for a second and said some stupid bullshit and I'm sitting here calling him out in public for it and he's still apologizing even though he doesn't have to. I forgive you, Wes. I wasn't really that mad in the first place. I was just kind of like, I ain't got time to go with this shit right now, so I'm going to put that boy in his place in a minute when I have a minute. So this is my announcement. Mommy needs a minute. Landon notified all of the horrible crooks that were hanging out at my house when I lost it. And when I said I need a minute from then on, Landon cleared the room and said, guys, mommy needs a minute. Okay, we don't want her to lose it again, so you all got to go. My children were not traumatized at all when Dakota and I lived together at our home on Mobile Road. It was not our home at first, by the way. It was mine and Keith's home. It became our home when he saved my life over and over and over again and stood by me, even as he was getting hauled off by police. And I wasn't, because that is a real man right there. He is not a drug dealer. Never was, as far as I'm concerned, to be quite honest with you. But my official answer is he's not a drug dealer. I've never seen him sell drugs to anyone. I really haven't. I can say that with a clear conscience and go to bed tonight. And everyone who disagrees with me, unless you purchase drugs from him, suck my dick. And go suck somebody else's because you're spending way too much time thinking about me and my problems, and you need to think about you and your own. So, Wes, I'm gonna message you on Facebook in a second because until I figure out how to use YouTube better, I'm taking a hiatus. To my family, Dad evicted me today. Dad is showing signs of dementia. Those two facts that I just said are completely separate, but related in a sense that if you all think it's weird that Dad evicted me from a home and now it's going to be empty and Robin's going to be homeless, and why did he buy the house if he was going to leave it empty sitting there? And I know you guys didn't go to college. I have never teased any one of you about that because, to be quite honest with you, right now, at this point in my life, had I known it would get to this moment, I wouldn't have gone to college either. I'd have been like, fuck it. If I'm going to lose my license and everything I worked so hard for, why go through 12 years of expensive schooling? Why go through 12 years of stress? Why go to a 4-year institution and, suffer through the caseload, the workload, plus working full-time and at sometimes full-time and part-time and putting myself through college? I wouldn't have done that. I would have gone straight to nursing school. But then I would have missed England. And then I wouldn't have Oxford to boast about as my study abroad program. And Reading too, by the way. And by the way, there were 3 terms because they don't do semesters. And I danced as a semi-professional modern dancer in London. I miss that part of my life so much that I don't speak to it because it hurts my soul. Because I was a semi-professional dancer in London. And that to me carries more pride with it than the fact that I'm also YouTube famous. And apparently Lynchburg infamous because most of my following is in this area. And I have proof of it because of Priscilla. So Priscilla, when you watch this, by the way, friend me on Facebook because I forgot your last name. And I told you I'd be friends with you on Facebook, and I was serious about that. Also, I'd like to know who else had anything to do with my vehicle, because it is still gone, but now it's been repossessed. And I saw it exactly where you told me it was, but the bitch driving me wouldn't pull over because he was on a date and he had one thing in mind, and it was not retrieving my vehicle, which would have gotten him straight to the point. Because that was a $16,000 investment that he could have saved for me. And instead, he was afraid of the neighborhood we were in, so he wouldn't drive down that street. But he also didn't get my pussy either. So she has a sweater from Oxford too. What? You failed the second semester. You and I need to talk separate, and we need to work this all out, Wes, because to be quite honest with you, I don't understand what the purpose of YouTube Live is. But I want you to understand my intent. These videos from now on are going to be live still, but I'm not going to respond to any messages unless I say this is a live video with back and forth, or anyway, the words are escaping me right now, but and you can help me with that. No, don't stop apologizing, because I know I'm using this inappropriately right now for my own selfish purposes. Okay, my family doesn't, because they don't understand YouTube and the live thing either, and I know that because my dad has watched a few of my videos, and he'll start giving me his critique or his feedback. And he doesn't understand that there are so many people out there looking for this kind of a connection, or any connection, that this to them is satisfying. And the sad face I just made, the pitying face, is not for you, Wes, but it is for the boy I spoke with one night as I was cooking dinner, who wanted to ask me about drugs and my drug use, and wanted to know if I would for real ever date a guy who had dropped out of high school, because when I see you, it gives me hope that I'll still be able to find a good woman one day. And he was 16, but I think he was actually younger because of some of the things he said. I think he was probably only 14 or 15, but I know he was a high school dropout. He lied and said that a friend of mine, well, he tried drugs, but he didn't like them. And I said, good, he's smart. And when he asked me questions, I candidly and honestly answered them as quickly as possible, because I wanted the kid who at 11 p.m. had nothing better to do than to watch some random chick cooking dinner. And he called me ma'am. So he wasn't, he appreciated and respected our age difference. So he wasn't watching me because I was pretty. He was watching me because that lady looks nice, and maybe she'll help me, or maybe she'll connect with me. So to all of the eye rollers and haters drinking Robin flavored Haterade on my Facebook friends list in Lynchburg, Virginia, who are sharing my videos and going, look at this crazy bitch. Listen, guys, keep talking shit, okay? Because you're probably talking to people who need me, and thank you. And I hate saying thank you to you guys because I fucking hate all of you. But Wes, I love you. Kid who dropped out of school and had questions about drugs, and who thought that I looked like a nice person who could help. I mean, it reminds me of like my brother got lost at the zoo in San Diego when we were really young. I mean, I wasn't really young, but he must have been, because he's several years younger than me. I don't even remember how many years younger than me. He's 4 or 5. But I was like middle school going into high school, but we did that in 8th grade. And I skipped 2 grades. So see, I can't even remember how old I was. I guess I was 12. So he was a little kid. And the poor thing got lost. And he said, I just kept asking, do you know my mommy? Do you know my mommy? And nobody knew who you were. And I just remember watching my mom hold him and listening to my grandma bitching about teaching your son some respect. And I remember him saying, shut up, Grandma. And then Dad snapped at me. And then I'm like, does anybody see the irony in this moment? Because I did at 12. And y'all, and by y'all, I mean anyone my age, older, and the half generation below me. Once we hit about 21, y'all, listen up. We done did you wrong. And the only reason I'm saying we is so you know that I know I'm not perfect, but y'all, let me teach you some shit. Because I know your mamas didn't. God damn this place. Anyway, as soon as I find a hiding place, I'm going to be posting videos all day, every day. I've been writing, scripting, some of them. I have been brainstorming for concepts to discuss. I already know what my intent is in these videos. My higher power, God, the she-male. I'm glad, I like how I said that. God is with me. God has given me some topics that she wants me to discuss. I have channeled voices, which my therapist, I remember when I started channeling voices, I was like, I think I'm schizophrenic. And she goes, no, you have been diagnosed with that a long time ago. And also, please don't diagnose yourself because I'm your therapist. What's up? And I said, I'm hearing voices. And she goes, I remember she was typing as she said all this, and as she turned her chair, she goes, "Oh, really?" And I said, "Why you say it like that?" She goes, "Because God told me you were going to start hearing voices." And I was like, thinking I was crazy, and here you are sitting here telling me you're hearing voices. So now I'm intrigued. And I said, "What did God tell you about it?" She goes, "Nothing. So now I just need to know, because whatever higher power I hear told me that this moment was coming, and every time it blows my fucking mind." And I said, "You know when I told you shine with the light of Gabriel?" And she was like, "Yeah, and I loved that too." And I said, "Are you Gabriel?" And she's like, "No, bitch, I'm just a chick like you. But goddamn, I think you really are Jesus' kid sister." So, by the way, my therapist gives me so much more faith in humanity and love than any of my family members. Once again, you all can go fuck yourselves and just be glad I'm not going to air our dirty laundry on YouTube. But y'all need some Jesus in your life, because I can't help you. Ding. And God probably can't even help you at this point because she's busy. Thank you, Wes. Yes, you can still pray for me. I think you mean that in the nice way and not in the white Southern Baptist creepy old lady. I brought cockroach lasagna to the what is it called? Potluck. Oh, bless your heart. I'll be praying for you. By the way, nobody actually brought cockroach lasagna. But anyway, I just hated how those little old ladies talked. I'm like, I know it ain't Sunday, and I know we're in church, but can you all stop gossiping about whoever's not here? Because this potluck is getting real, like, salty. I'm full of puns right now, and I'm not even trying to be full of puns. And I lost a viewer because somebody was like, "Oh, that one was way too cheesy. I'm out." Yeah, me too. So, Wes, because you, ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner, because you believe enough in anything, in me, in yourself, in whatever, because you believed, you get a prize. I'm kind of like Oprah, but I'm doing it better because Oprah failed. Sorry, Oprah. Also, Oprah, if you watch this, I know that you watch Shit Talkers, apparently, because somebody, anyway, I remember hearing that somewhere, that your personal assistant purposely goes out there looking for, "Oh my God, Oprah, did you see what Bobo's?" And then you go on your show and you call them out for it. Hey, Oprah, if you want me to talk shit about you, I'll do a whole episode to talk shit about you, because I got a lot to say. But then I also want to go on your show. Actually, that's a perfect way to end this, because now I'm going to go do a exclusive Oprah shit talk video, and maybe I'll get on Oprah. I really want to go on Ellen, though, because I love Ellen. I love her. If I went on any show, that would be the show I went on. Actually, no. I would just want to go hug Ellen and, like, have lunch with her one day and be like, "Are we really best friends now?" And she's like, "I love you." And I'll be like, "I love you too, but I'm crying now because you're my spirit animal." Because she's a person. I don't want any of her fame. I don't want any notoriety because of her. I want friends in my life who are like Ellen, because that is some real shit. Anyway, you said something else. Remember Drake and Josh loves Oprah. I don't know at all what you just said, Wes. See, and what? Okay, I'm ending this now, because Wes, you keep confusing the hell out of me, but it's funny and I love it.